What if I told you there is a place so polluted that every single step feels like walking through a landfill? A place where rivers have turned into streams of garbage, and yet millions of people still live here every single day. Today we're diving into the heart of the world's most polluted country to uncover shocking truths and see if there's still hope for change. Grab a shovel and some gloves because we're about to dig into the world's most polluted country. Let's start by asking a simple question. What makes a place the most polluted on Earth? Is it the mountains of trash, the air that burns your lungs, or the water that steals your breath? The answer, sadly, is yes to all of them. But amidst the despair, there's a flicker of hope, a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. This isn't just another tale of environmental doom and gloom. This is a story of resilience, of people who refuse to be defeated by the dirtiest, most toxic place on Earth. It's a story you don't want to miss. So why does this matter? Well, let me ask you this. How much is a life worth? Because that's what's at stake here. Pollution doesn't just make places look dirty. It destroys health, dreams, and futures. By shedding light on this crisis, we're not just raising awareness, we're saving lives. Now brace yourself, because we're about to dive deep into a world where every breath may be your last. Welcome to the most polluted country in the world. Picture this. You're strolling down a street, breathing in the fresh air, enjoying the sunshine on your skin, completely unaware that every step you take is inching you closer to death. That's the reality in many parts of the most polluted country in the world. Here, the streets aren't just littered with trash, they're transformed into hazardous wastelands. Breathing the air is like inhaling shards of glass, and the water you drink is a gamble with your life. As you navigate these treacherous landscapes, you can't help but wonder, how did it get this bad? The answer, a cocktail of industrial neglect, unchecked population growth, and a lack of government regulation. The result, a nightmarish panorama of pollution. Just imagine, if you can, the daily lives of the people who call this place home. The air is thick with toxic particles, the water is a murky brew of contaminants, and the ground beneath your feet is a mosaic of discarded waste. Every breath, every step, every action is a high-stakes game of survival. This isn't just a scene from a dystopian movie. It's the grim reality for countless families living in the most polluted country in the world. Yet even in the darkest depths of despair, hope flickers. A new generation is rising, armed with determination and dreams of a cleaner, healthier future. They're the ones who will inherit this toxic legacy, and it's up to them to rewrite the story. Can they succeed where others have failed? Only time will tell. But before we move further into this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates. Your support means everything to us. Now let's continue. It's time to turn the spotlight on the real victims of this toxic tale, the people. Their stories are a heartbreaking symphony of sickness, shortened lifespans, and a constant struggle for clean water. Imagine waking up every morning to the sweet laughter of children playing amid mountains of toxic waste. Their innocent joy echoing through the canyons of discarded plastic and hazardous materials. It's a haunting melody that speaks of a childhood stolen, a future hanging in the balance. As the sun climbs higher in the sky, you see families going about their daily routines, breathing in the air thick with deadly particles, each inhalation a roll of the dice with their health. You witness weary mothers washing clothes in polluted waters, unaware that every stroke of the cloth is etching another line of worry onto their aging faces. As the day wears on, the shadows grow longer, mirroring the silhouettes of the sick and elderly struggling to survive in this toxic labyrinth. Each labored breath, each fading smile a testament to the toll that pollution takes on the most vulnerable. And as darkness falls, the silence is broken only by the sound of coughing, a chorus of despair echoing through the polluted night. But amidst this bleak panorama, a tiny ember of hope persists. There are those who refuse to be cowed by the toxic giants, individuals and organizations daring to dream of a cleaner, healthier world. They're the unsung heroes of this polluted landscape, working tirelessly to bring light into the darkness. In the heart of this battle stands a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of community action. Meet AABD Cleanup, a group of extraordinary individuals who've taken it upon themselves to clean up the world's most polluted river. These modern-day warriors are on a mission to restore the lifeline of a nation, one step at a time. Every day they lace up their boots, don their gloves, and dive headfirst into the murky waters of the most polluted river in the world. Armed with nothing but sheer determination and a few simple tools, they confront a foe that seems invincible. Mountains of trash, discarded plastic, and a legacy of neglect. Yet they press on undeterred, their resolve as unbreakable as the bonds of community that unite them. They work tirelessly, their hands becoming calloused, their muscles aching, their spirits soaring. With each bag of trash they fill, each stretch of shoreline they clear, they're not just cleaning a river, they're cleaning a future. They're sending a message that resonates far beyond the banks of this polluted waterway. For every person inspired by their courage, every child who looks up to them as heroes, they're planting a seed of change that has the potential to blossom into a cleaner, greener world. Their story is a beacon of hope, proving that even in the face of overwhelming odds, one small team, armed with a shared vision, can make a world of difference. But the truth is, the most polluted country in the world isn't an isolated case. It's a stark warning for all of us. Could your city be next? You might be wondering, how bad can it really get? Well, let me paint you a picture. Imagine a world where the air you breathe is a toxic soup of pollutants, where every breath is a gamble with your health. In the most polluted cities, the air is so contaminated that it claims hundreds of thousands of lives every year. That's right. Hundreds of thousands of lives lost prematurely to pollution-related illnesses. It's a sobering thought that makes you realize just how precious clean air is. Now, shift your gaze to the oceans, the very lifeblood of our planet. There's an estimated 5.25 trillion pieces of plastic waste floating in the ocean, much of it in the infamous Pacific garbage patch. This vast, swirling mass is a graveyard of discarded plastic, a sad testament to our throwaway culture. And the impact goes beyond the visual blight. Marine animals are entangled in discarded fishing nets. They mistake microplastics for food, and we, the ultimate consumers, end up consuming these pollutants ourselves. Finally, consider the lifeblood of our existence, clean water. In the most polluted countries, water contamination is rampant. Rivers and groundwater are tainted with industrial chemicals, sewage, and agricultural runoff. Every glass of water becomes a risk, a potential carrier of disease and illness. These are not distant, abstract problems. They're pressing, immediate threats that affect us all. From the bustling streets of megacities to the tranquil shores of coastal towns, no place is immune. Now let's shift our focus to the aftermath of this ecological disaster. What happens when a nation tips the scales towards irreversible damage? The consequences are dire and far-reaching. Picture this. You're walking through a city where buildings are shrouded in a thick layer of smog, where the once vibrant streets are now choked with discarded waste. As you venture deeper into this urban labyrinth, you begin to understand the true cost of unchecked pollution. The human toll is staggering. Respiratory illnesses run rampant, especially among children and the elderly. The very air they breathe is a concoction of toxins that corrodes their lungs, leaving them gasping for every breath. Life expectancy plummets, cut short by diseases that could have been prevented. It's a harsh reality check that forces you to confront the fragility of life in the face of such indifference. Furthermore, the economic impact is equally devastating. Industries suffer as productivity wanes and healthcare costs soar. The burden on the economy is immense and the future looks bleak. Yet amid this bleak landscape, there's a glimmer of hope. The battle against pollution is not just theirs. It's ours, too. If one group of determined people can take on the dirtiest place on Earth, imagine what we can do together. Now here's your call to action. Hit that like button, share this story with your friends and family, and let's raise awareness about the most polluted country in the world. Together we can make a difference. Remember, the smallest step towards awareness is a giant leap for a cleaner, healthier planet. And that's all for today. Until next time, keep spreading awareness and making a positive impact. Thank you for watching.